Hi everyone, just wanted to reach out and share a couple of thoughts about the coronavirus, as I know it's taking a lot of us by surprise and it's causing a lot of fear and anxiety. So I just wanted to take a minute and share some tips with you, things that I do to keep myself healthy. And I'm also going to be doing a meditation later where we'll guide ourselves through into the energy of love versus fear. So just a couple of thoughts on the virus to begin with. Thinking about where it started and the energy of the virus, it feels like a lot of energetic restriction. The symptoms of the virus are being unable to breathe, having some bronchial issues. And if you think about where this originated, China is a very oppressive environment towards its people, where a lot of their citizens aren't allowed to have a voice and to speak their truth. If they are, they're persecuted. And so, on an energetic level, there's a sense of an energetic match with the symptoms of the virus and where it originated. Now that it's spread globally, one of the things that I would urge you to do is think about any and all areas of your life where you feel there's a restriction, whether that's you being able to speak your voice, whether that's being able to communicate more effectively, if you feel restrictive creatively, and work on that. Work on removing those restrictions, getting out a journal and just writing, screaming into a pillow if you feel like you need to let out some anger. Any and all of those things will be helpful in removing that energy of restriction, and thus hopefully it means you won't be an energetic match to the virus. A couple of practical things that I do at home on a regular basis when I'm not feeling well or I think I might be coming down with something is I will use this over-the-counter medication called Tussin, and it's an expectorant with galfacine is the main ingredient. It's not a decongestant. It is mainly an expectorant. So anytime I feel there's a restriction or I've got a cold that's going to start to go into my chest, I start taking that and it loosens it up right away. I used this when I was a kid. Vicks Vapor Rub over the chest and over the nasal areas is great to just kind of make you feel more like you're able to breathe better and open up your airways more. The other thing that a doctor recommended recently, which I've been using to great effect, is a nasal rinse. So doing a nasal rinse a couple times a day helps to clear the sinuses and clear the passages as well. It's important to make sure that you're removing anything that you might be inhaling or in your throat to remove any bacteria. Another thing along those lines is doing warm saltwater rinses and gargling with that, just to make sure that anything that's trapped in your throat, you're cleaning that out on a regular basis too. So I recommend doing that once or twice a day as well. Some other things I like to do, especially in this time of heightened sensitivity, what I'll do is take an extra emergency every day. You can get those at the local drugstore, and drinking that with a glass of water just helps to boost your immune system along with your regular vitamins that you usually take. One other thing, and I think this actually has to do with a lot of illness and disease these days, is a probiotic. So eating yogurt or things that have probiotics in them, or drinking probiotic juices, I think would be really helpful for your gut health. And when you have a healthy gut, you've got an overall healthier immune system. Some other things that you might not be aware of is actually sage smoke. So burning sage around your house or your workplace sage smoke will be a great way to remove any unwanted bacteria in the air. Some other tips you might try is wearing gloves. If you're working with the public or you're working with money, as I do on my retail side, I wear gloves and making sure that I don't touch my face while I have the gloves on. Those are just some practical tips to help you out in the greater world out there. I know this sense of fear and isolation can be very challenging. It's one of those times where we need to be smart, be sensitive to others, and do what we think is best for our own health and our own safety. Now, I'd love to guide you through a meditation to help you release your fears and to vibrate in the higher vibration of love, which we know love can conquer all, including the coronavirus. So now I'd like to walk you through a meditation to help you calm your fears and replace your fears with the higher vibration of love. So get comfortable, take a nice, deep cleansing breath. You can be sitting or lying down, whichever you're most comfortable. And again, as always, when we do a meditation, let's first check in with our body and see how we're feeling. See if you notice any tension or tightness anywhere. Any place where you feel restriction, anxiety, or fear. Breathe into those areas, and on the exhale, release. Just letting it all go. With each breath you take, feeling more relaxed, more at peace, and safe. Drop your shoulders. Relax all the little muscles in your face. Relax your chest, your stomach, your lower back, your pelvic area, your thighs, knees, calves, shins, ankles, top of your feet, the bottom of your feet, down your shoulders, down your arms, your wrists, your hands, all the way down to your fingertips. Just breathe into every cell, every fiber of your being. And with each exhale, release all tension, all pain, all fear. And I want you to imagine a beautiful pink ball of light in the very center of your chest. This pink light is filled with the energy of love. And as it starts to get bigger and bigger, it fills every cell and every fiber of your being with this radiant pink light. Imagine this light getting bigger, spreading into your chest, your throat, your stomach, your lower back, your shoulders, down your arms, your wrists, your fingertips, up to your face, back your neck, all the way down your spine, down your legs, and down to your toes. And as this pink light radiates, it's bringing with it the highest vibration of love. And it's burning away any bacteria, any lower energy, any sense of dis-ease or restriction. And it's removing it from your energy field, leaving in its place the highest vibration of love. Breathe that energy in. Allow it to fill every inch of you. Now I want you to say a few mantras to yourself as I repeat them for you. Thank you to every cell of my body for restoring itself to its naturally healthiest state. Thank you to each of my cells in my body for restoring themselves to their naturally healthiest state. Thank you to all of my cells for restoring yourselves to your naturally healthiest states. And finally, I'd like to leave you with a prayer that came to me when I was in need, and I hope it gives you comfort as it gives me comfort. After each line, breathe in the words and allow it to resonate in you more deeply. God is in me. God is with me. God is through me. God is love. God is peace. God is freedom from fear. Breathe those words in as you repeat them to yourself. And I send you my love and my support during this trying time. May you be filled with the light of love, and may that guide all of your actions and help you to stay healthy, happy, and whole.